What up, YouTube? Back again. We're in the series Escape Master Spark. That's me. I'm also I now give your life to Your Excellency Derek Wade. Awesome. But anyway, this particular series is actually from the 90s, and but what it does, it will give you a foundation where you living in these big cities can actually see what's going on. It took someone like a navigator, or someone like a moderator, or someone like a analyst to go through to become a witness, so you can see and use my way of saying for your own benefit. So we really talked about a lot of different things, and forgiving people, and teaching arts and crafts, learning how to sew. All this is very important. So you just have to take your time and go through what I've said. I don't want to keep going back and back and back, because we have a lot more information to go. But what's very important, and I'm gonna give a little bit of what's very important now is what they call self-defense. And this is a reason that people do not fight back. So I want to give a shout out to Long Fu Pa for their help in restoring the fullness within oneself, to bring out your ability, like your extremities, your arms, your legs, your head. All these are instruments to protect you. And you learn this in Long Fu Pa. C. George Creighton Jr. Remarkable guy. I mean, things that happened to my life. You know, I got to meet a lot of people, different circles of people, from people that get White House clearance to, I mean, every type of person. I've met, 48 states. I met a lot of different type of people. And this particular brother, George Creighton Jr., Seafood George Creighton Jr., C. Joe George Creighton Jr., excuse me, and Seafood Justice Allah, and Gene Cameron, I believe he's passed. But they taught at IS-8 in the 40 projects, martial arts, and it gave the community self-esteem. And I'm going to read what I had said about self-defense. Self-defense will give each one self-confidence that is needed to give others the respect that is rightfully theirs. We need to respect to grow into the people that we really are. Respect for life, respect for property, and the many laws that will conform our daily habits into great wonders. Martial arts will put us on top of those who have any type of plans for our destruction. Destruction that has for many years kept us as a royal nation in a circle of doom, fighting each other over foolish ideas and other races of worldly affairs. So basically, when you have martial arts in your life, you look at life differently. You understand what a 5-pound punch, 15-pound punch. You understand the anatomy of the body. You understand what to do if someone comes at you. And you can actually evade. You can grab. You can hurt. But that's not your intention to learn it, to do this. So I do appreciate Long Fu Pa, and you can get at them in Queens or quite surely on the computer. And if that's what you need in your life, so you can walk the main streets and feel good about it, because everybody's not after you. But when you have cities and so many people, like I said, we was not designed to be stacked on top of each other, taking elevators. That's just not natural. That's not life. That's not the life that the body was created. When you cannot walk in dirt, your body is not replenishing itself. When you don't see the color green grass and walking it and rolling it, these are the things that we must start preparing ourselves for the exodus, to exit these big cities and to return, back into natural land where we can grow and we can nurture our children and we have time for quietness, and we can do these things. So that's part of that. But I want to give a shout out to Red Hook, and I want to give a shout out to Webster Projects in the Bronx, South Brooklyn, New York City. I want to give a shout out to Lowellton and IS8. This is IS8 that I'm speaking of, Lung Fu Pop. And it was a difference between Queens and Brooklyn. Queens had space, Long Island had a little bit more space. Brooklyn was tight, and Bronx was very tight. Tall buildings, people stacked and packed on top of each other. And this is where we have to start using and teaching the children what is needed. And another way, when you got the 1 to 7, 7 to 14, then what you have from 14 to 21, that next cycle is a rites of passage where these children need to be taught and given a example of what's going on in the world. And what I've written is what they call a youth council, to prepare the youth for the truth about tomorrow, which is actually today. So to teach the youth about the rules, the laws, and the statutes of government on a city, state, and a federal level. To be interested in the many branches that will keep us as original people out of the hands of those who only wish is to keep us as their personal servants. Those who wish to oppress and to confuse our people. For these programs that I speak of must be put into action. We need your concern. Go and give this to your leaders and ask them why are they not doing it. Ask them why they are running to those same people whose grandfathers brought you here to the shores of America for their economical pleasure. The present people in government, and this was in 1990. So 1990, and this is 2008. So you figure that out, right? And this was 1990 after observation of about 7 or 10 years. So now this is really, we need to step up. And I figure why we couldn't step up. We couldn't step up because it's actually the woman's responsibility. Those who bring us into this world, you must step up. You cannot be fooled by a man, telling a man that you brought us into this world, but he brought you into this world, and look at the Bible. Those are words, those are symbols, letters, alphabets. Those are symbolic. That's something that he made up just to fool you. You're the one that got to get up and do what you need to be doing. And stop waiting. You're waiting for the light. The light is here. I am the spark. I'm here to recharge your battery. To get up and do what you need to do. It said the present people in government will not save you. You have to save yourself by becoming involved in the policies of this ruling and this particular class system. This is why we have the laws. This is why I say we need federal laws to learn. You need to learn the Constitution. You need to know international law. You need to know about the law of business and associations. You need to know about the law of real estate. You need to know about the law. Stop watching the TV, All One in the Family, As the World Turns, and stuff like that. Those are sitcoms. Those are programs to destroy your mind. It says, do we have to go through 400 years or 500 years more torture? That's going to be up to y'all. You don't need anyone's permission to take control of your children and yourself. You may be scared to do something about the situation. But like I said, you take your time. You got the brothers out there. We Elohim Supreme Team. We're gonna help you. So get up, do what you need to do. Giving a shout out to all the women out.